Good morning.
Good morning, dear friends. Let me introduce myself. My name is Lina. I'm an open yoga teacher, and this is Morning English Speaking Yoga Club. As usual, I will ask you to introduce yourself and tell about the positives that you had last week.
My name is Slava Rezhik. I'm a second-year student of Shakti 23 Group of International Open Yoga University. My first positive, my family is back from vacation. It was good time to be alone, and now is good time to be together. It's different, but also I think it's good to change something. It's time to be alone, it's time to be with family. My second positive, it's another renovation in my flat. It's almost finished. For start, dirty part. Now it's just something small. And my third positive, it's summer. It's warm, sunny. It's vegetables, fruits, really tasty now and cheap. And also, it's like sweet strawberry. Uh, I like summer, I think. So it's good time.
Yes, I agree with you. I also like summer and enjoy fresh fruits and vegetables. I think it's very good for our health. And today we're going to discuss topic about positive thinking. And the first question is, how has practice of yoga influenced your ability to cultivate positive self-talk and body image? Are there specific asanas, pranayama techniques, or meditative practice that you find particularly helpful in this regard? Как практика йоги повлияла на вашу способность развивать позитивный разговор с собой и принятие своего тела? Вот тут интересно, искусственный интеллект ставил. Есть ли конкретные асаны, техники пранаямы или медитативные практики, которые вы находите особенно полезными в этом отношении? То есть, грубо говоря, how does practice of yoga influenced on your positive thinking? And does it help you to think in a positive way? In other words.
Okay. I think it's help when we can change something. For example, some difficult asana, but if you try, and now I can do this asana. It's helped me to understand that I can change something. It's inspiration, and this is a success in working on the level of the body, inspired optimism, and I can do something, and not only in asanas, not only in yoga, but in my life. So for me, it's like play not done. I understand I can control my life, control my body, control my thoughts, and I don't know how asana name it. I know its shelf name. It's stand on your arms and your body parallel to the floor, and you stand only on arms. Shelf. In English, I don't know. Maybe у Вим Хофа, у него любимая поза, и он даже на одной руке стоит. It's really hard to me to master this pose, but try, and after some time I mastered it, and I can perform it, and this is really help for inspiration or my ability. Also, I don't know, maybe acceptance of my body. Now I understand we all different. We have different bones, for example, and if I cannot do something, maybe maybe it's not because of I don't have enough effort, but because my bones don't really fit for this asana also. So I think it's accepted in one hand and pointed down in another hand, and understanding we have limitation, but we also can change something.
So
Understanding.
You do not feel disappointed when you can't perform some asana, for example, because I think in yoga, the way of and the practice itself is much more important than the result. And the accent, the most important thing is the way, is the practice itself. That's why we do not feel disappointed or maybe upset because something goes wrong. And we can bring this way of thinking from the yoga mat to our life. And I think it will help us to reach our goals because sometimes we have a lot of obstacles on our way and we want to give up some business. But if we continue and just the way, enjoy the progress and our way, maybe success will, we will reach our goals and succeed in some activity. So the first
we can do anything, but need time. Yes.
But for example, sometimes we can see some kids, if they do not have success in their first two steps of some activity, they can give it up. But from the point of view of yoga, the most important thing is progress and way itself. Do you agree with this? Sound like у самурая нет цели, у самурая есть путь. Do you think that yoga helps us
Только путь.
to think in a such way and it can be useful and it can be a part of positive thinking?
Yes, but it depends how you understand it. If you think success only if you do this asana perfect, and you don't do this asana perfect, you think, oh, okay, I don't reach goal, and this is bad. But if you understand success as just doing yoga as habit to practice yoga, then it's already work. Also, so it depends what we understand as success, I think.
Okay. And can we bring this principle, so the success, for example, in healthy diet is not healthy diet, but in any other task, in any other sphere of our life, is to have a habit of doing it.
The main is progress. So if you can change something and maybe you don't reach goal today, maybe in a month and years, but if you take small steps and you're going in right direction, it's already a success because you don't stay, you don't как-то digress. I think we need make some progress every day, but maybe small steps, and maybe small it's better because doing small steps we don't break our legs and our and we can perform. It's long term and short term. In the long term, we need long time to perform some operation, and we understand if we do it small steps every day, we can't walk far away. But in short term, it's not so not so big decision to, for example, 10 minutes of yoga in day. It's don't really big как-то.
Achievement.
Ну, в общем, да,
Достижение.
лучше not big achieving to 10 minutes of yoga in day. But if you continue, you accumulate time in the pose, and after some time you can increase this time in every day. But if we need to understand, if we start to 1 hour, 3 hour every day of yoga, but in long term, it's you can't break, you can't как-то drop to practice yoga after 1 week because it's too much for you. So small steps, progress, just be progress. It's not must be big in one step, but progress every day. Okay.
And the first principle of yoga encourages us to be kind to any living being, including ourselves. And how can you explain to other people what is to be kind to yourself from the point of view of yoga? What is to be kind to yourself?
To be kind.
Because it's also a part of positive thinking, to be kind to yourself.
Maybe, yes. Let me see. I think for start, it's easy. You don't need to feel pain when you doing some practice for start, but it's tricky because maybe you want to feel pain and this is pleasure for you sometimes, but generally no. Yes, if you feel some pain, this is you need to relax and stop to doing. And also I think it's I feel joy on the back level. Always need to feel joy when you perform something, joy from overcoming yourself, joy from just let's doing in this pose. I think it's how our physiology, how we understand, think. This is if we have pleasure, we repeat this. If we feel pain, we try to avoid this. So I think it's about long-term perspective, because if we want to repeat and repeat in long term, we cannot overcome yourself in every day of our life, because I think we avoid pain in general. and sometimes, okay,
So
it's
yes, and we can bring
да.
this principle from yoga mat to our everyday life when we try to find balance between overcoming ourselves and feeling pleasure and relax. And it's a very but our brain that we got from they have animal nature, and it's very difficult for them to keep such balance, but we must try to do it and work with it. Okay, and the second question is, yoga philosophy emphasizes concepts like santosha, contentment, and ishvara, pranidhana, surrender. How do you practically apply these principles in your daily life to foster a more positive mindset and manage challenges? Философия йоги подчеркивает такие концепции, как сантоша, удовлетворенность, и ишвара, пранидхана, предание себя высшей силе. Как вы практически применяете эти принципы в своей повседневной жизни, чтобы укрепить более позитивное мышление и справляться с трудностями? So if we use principle of santosha and feel that everything is okay, can santosha principle be a problem because we do not need other achievements? We do not make effort because everything is good enough today. Can it be such like a dangerous principle for us? We can be lazy maybe because everything is okay.
Yes,
Everything is enough.
maybe, but I think it's maybe about feeling, but it's bad for motivation, because why I need to do something if I can be happy in any situation? I can lie all day and be happy. But maybe we need to remember after tamas it's always pain. And this is not santosha. Maybe it's good for some part of situation, but not good for all part. I don't know. Also about another how to every day. I think it's for me. I look as yoga as self-exploration now. It's a habit of keeping diary, observation by yourself, search cause and effect, and I think it's really helped me to understand something. Why I'm today happy? Why I today unhappy? I observe yourself, and when you understand it, causes of your happiness, it's help you to change something, to try
Okay.
to be happy. Okay.
When you use verbs in present simple, you must add the s after
S.
s, да.
В конце глагола, да?
Да, если единственное число, третье. Okay, so we usually, if we do not use stress management and we go deep into some stress state, we can have some cognitive distortions in our perception of the universe. And these cognitive distortions change things around us, change our way of thinking, disturbs us, and maybe we need Santosha principle just to calm down our mind and to perceive things as they are in a natural way and nothing else. So to release stress, maybe, Santosha, because we have a lot of problems. We do not live in paradise, and we have a lot of problems. We just can switch on news and feel stressed. but maybe Santosha can help us to get rid of these cognitive distortions and to think clearly, maybe. As for
Maybe
losing
we have
motivation,
another cognitive distortion by using Santosh. We look at all in pink eye, pink как-то obstacles. Розовые очки, в общем, да.
pink glasses. Maybe it's not about I don't think that Santosha is about it's a part of Ashtanga yoga system in Patanjali, and I don't think that Patanjali can give us wrong instrument that can. I think that it's about calming down our brain, maybe.
Maybe all instrument in her times. So for some times we need Santosha, for some times another instrument.
And what about Ishvara Pranidhana? For example, now I am in Dubai, and Mua prays in the microphone 5 times a day, and whole street listen to these prayers. For example, they read Quran like a singing. And here in the Eastern countries, they perceive the universe in some other way, like a microcosmos. I'm a little part in this universe. And I think sometimes it can help us because not all things depend on us, and we can understand it and feel the rhythm of this universe and suit it. But Western people usually think from everything depends on them, depend on their self, and sometimes it can be an obstacle. Can you say that you find the balance between these two ways of thinking, and you use Ishvara Pranidhana principle in a proper way, and it helps you?
Hard to say. I use Ishvara Pranidhana. It's, for example, if we have some problem in your life and you can think maybe it's part of bigger plan. For example, maybe you don't know all this plan and you see only a smart part. Also, if you think your problem is big, then you can remember you just one small piece of life in the big ball or universe, and maybe it's problem not so big, maybe. So in global scale, we're just a small part of bigger, something bigger. And this is how we reduce importance. And when we reduce importance, we reduce stress. Maybe it's some God already think, and we just perform something. I don't know.
Yes, and sometimes we say that pain is the best teacher, but at the moment of feeling this pain, it doesn't seem so sweet. But after some years, for example, we understand that our problems were best for us and they really makes us better because happiness rarely helps us to develop ourselves. Do you think that usually pain helps us to develop ourselves, or maybe happiness also can make us better? Can make us better?
I remember karma yoga workers for some person or some benefits for his work. Maybe it's work in this way too. Some people need pain to make some movement. Maybe it's a good. It's like stick and carrot in same time. So in front of you have carrot celery, and in back you have stick, and you can stop. You need to walk because you don't. It's как-то. В общем, направляют, да, ведут как-то.
Direct.
Впереди морковка, сзади палка, да.
And can a person develop himself only with the help of carrot but no sticks?
Maybe, I think, maybe. Also, I remember this is experiment with monkey, where banana on the ceiling, and when monkey tried to grab this banana, it's called shower, and after some time, all monkey will be was changed, and no monkey have как-то, в общем, они менялись, и ни одна из обезьян не знала, что последует вот за этим попыткой взять бананы, но никто его не брал. То есть maybe some genetic memory, and maybe we remember about stick, about pain, and we avoid it in some way. We don't remember, but we avoid. I don't know.
Okay, and the second question is, it's often said that staying positive is important, but sometimes this can invalidating to others who are struggling. How do you balance the need for positivity with the importance of acknowledging and validation difficult emotions, both yourself and others? Часто говорят, что оставаться позитивным важно, но иногда это может показаться обесценивающим для тех, кто испытывает трудности. Как вы находите баланс между потребностью в позитиве и важностью признания и подтверждения сложных эмоций, как у себя и у других? So, if we think a person who tries to think in a positive way, can he have bad emotions, negative emotions, and or he is always singing and smiling and something like that? So, адекватный ли он? What do you think about people who are always positive?
I think maybe it's just a mask, not truly behavior, but maybe mask good too, because, for example, last week I feel really, I think I don't feel anything, and I don't feel sad, I don't feel joy, just what anything, and I start to search, and I find that if you want to be happy, then just smile. When you smile, your brain also start to feel happy. So maybe this is it's maybe just external for another people. Maybe these people want to say I am success, work with me. It's always good on the work with me. But maybe it's some exercise for yourself also. It may be good. I don't know. It's I think it's Russian tradition to say how hard to live, how I want to say to you all my problems come to me, but we don't как-то не привыкли, да, рассказывать об успехе. Maybe because of history, maybe because if you have too much of success, then you bad person because you don't work enough, you stole something, or maybe police already going to you because you're too happy. Maybe you have something hidden.
So to be positive is not a part of national character in Russia. I agree with
Yes.
you, because our parents and grandparents really lived in a time that it was it can be a real problem to stay positive, and this memorizes. Maybe we have it in our genes. But in foreign countries, it's there is a word like a Russian face. Somebody can ask you, "What's the matter? Do you have any problems?" And you do not have any problems, but you keep having sad face because it's normal for you. But in foreign countries, they usually stay positive and smile because it's it's also normal for them. And it's very difficult to get rid of this habit. Okay, and the last question, what are some common negative thoughts, pattern, or mental obstacles that you've personally encountered in your yoga practice or in your life that make it difficult to maintain a positive outlook? What strategies have you found effect in overcoming these obstacles? Какие распространенные негативные шаблоны мышления или ментальные препятствия вы лично встречали в своей практике йоги или в своей жизни, которые затрудняют поддержание позитивного взгляда? Какие стратегии вы нашли эффективными для преодоления этих препятствий? So we know that negative thinking and finding problems helped our ancestors to survive. And our generation is only those who was looking for problems and negative things really survived, and this mechanism helped us. So do you have some obstacles in following Santosha principles? And what is your strategy to overcome these obstacles?
I think my biggest enemy is perfectionism. It's working bad for me. For example, it's hard to do something like doing yoga with live streaming because you always think about you're not so perfect. Maybe you have something in your hair, maybe I don't know. And this is stopping me to do something. Also, it's bad because, as I say, bad is the enemy of good. Maybe we don't need perfect to do something perfect because it's we can spend very big amount of time to do something perfect, but in the same time we can do many good things. This is not perfect things, but good, but it's many. So I think the best way is calculate what is best, one big perfect or many small good things. It's just mathematics to как-то to win in perfectionism.
Mhm.
Okay.
And does imperfectionism is it encouraged by other people, maybe by our parents in childhood, or maybe by our social environment today? And if we do everything not so perfect, we will not be encouraged by other people.
I think it's in our brain generally, limbic system for start, and we need to be perfect. I don't know, for find to be perfect couple, to find I don't know husband or wife, to get to have good work.
Mhm. So it's a principle of surviving and being successful, dominating.
Yes.
We need to be
It's
dominating.
да.
Okay. Yes, and if we understand this principle of working of our mind, maybe we can control it and control. Maybe it is the most difficult thing to control ourselves and to control our brain and our life also. But I think that being consciousness and different practice of yoga can help us to do it and to be more effective and successful on the way of self-development and self-exploration. Okay, thank you very much. Our time in Zoom has come to an end. I remind you that my name is Lina. I'm an open yoga teacher. And see you in our English speaking yoga club next Sunday. All information, yogaopenyoga.com. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Good week. Bye bye.